Lord John with the amount of bits. 3, 6, 9, 10 bits. Thank you for the donation there, John. We're gonna get the first game underway. Godfathers and Tempest. Godfathers 10-4. Tempest 12-2. Getting things underway. Scuba looking to clear things off starting here. Flying Puff is up looking for an early goal as well. Lovable able to pick up an early save here, and we're going into this game with Tempest looking to start things off early, but Scuba Steve with Godfathers able to clear things away. But District putting things right back to the center off the backboard, looking for a pass cleared away at the last minute there. But Katchan able to bring it right back off the backboard, looking for the second touch, but is cleared away with the help of Scuba Steve. District unable to get a nice clearance here. Oh, it's KB-chan, not Katchan. Scuba Steve coming in for a save, and for a shot, and Scuba Steve opening things up for Godfathers. Axel joined the match.
Yeah, sorry. I
was like,
I
was waiting for you to say something. I was like, wait, oh, he just joined the game. Right off kickoff, Flying Puff looking to start things off and get an answer for Tempest, but as Steve has anything to save it, and District has left the match. 10 seconds, oh, just under the minute. They can call a restart if they have to, as they are in the lead. Wait, no, this was... Oh, no, this is from the losing team, so they can't call it back. Okay. So either way, it's been in past the minute. Harryman finding goal number 2 for Godfathers.
Holy, Harryman, just after District disconnected, I mean, rotation is basically gone at that point, and he just punishes by 50ing half the team. So...
I know, it was... Sorry, guys, was in the restroom. But, no, it's just District just left, but unfortunately, since they are at that time on the losing team, they cannot call to get a rematch here. It's only reserved for the team that's ahead within the first minute.
I mean, early in this game, you can theoretically come back, but not a great start here.
No, not a great start for Tempest. I thought Tempest 12-2, Godfathers 10-4. Be a little bit more of a close match, but Godfathers coming off 2-0 within the first minute. KB-chan across the midfield. Harryman, though, stopping him at midfield. Flying Puff, though, looking to bring the pressure back, but Scuba is there to clear it away. District able to backflip. Pass off to Lovable. Lovable looking for the post. Oh, just hitting the post. Flying Puff looking to get it clear. Scuba Steve keeping the ball on Tempest's side of the field. Scuba looking to test. Harryman makes the pass off to the wall for Lovable. Ball ending up now on the Godfather side of the field. District tries for a shot, just unable to make a touch. Scuba unable to make this touch, and a double commit leaves the goalpost open for Flying Puff.
You can see here how Harryman just didn't have the boost, didn't have the reflexes, I'm not sure, to get that ball out, and his teammate panicked and bumped him out of the way, leaving goal wide open for Flying Puff. They're going to need to work on that if they want to walk away with this one.
I think he had it. He was in perfect position to clear it away, but his teammate just took him out of the picture entirely.
Yeah, never a good feeling with that.
Chan able to clear it away here, but Harryman looking to bring it right back to the Tempest side of the field. Harryman with the pass off the corner. Ooh, a nice little play there from Tempest, able to get the ball up into the midfield. Lovable off the wall now, looking to continue this on, looking for the shot here. Saved by District. Scuba with the rebound shot. Chan is there for the save. Another shot attempt. Flubpuff with the save. And Lovable almost coming in with a dunk, but the ball is cleared away. And the ball gets out of danger from Tempest once again. Scuba bringing it right back to center, cleared away by District. Chan unable to read that, as well as Lovable ball ends up midfield. A nice little sacrifice from Chan, bringing the ball on the Godfather side of the field. Lovable stopped by Chan. Scuba passing it to his own backboard, looking to continue this dribble here. Trying to dribble by District, but District able to shadow pretty well there. Able to break up the play for now. Ooh, a pinch off the wall, though, from Harryman. Brings it center. Chan is there to make the catch. Now it's dribbled away. Lovable loses possession there. Flying Puff almost able to get it by all Godfather's men. A pass from District gets intercepted, and it might go in, and Lovable will take credit for this.
Yeah, you can see this issue with Tempest here in this game. They seem to have a little bit of trouble with their rotations. No major issues there, but that was just a challenge you really can't go for when there's nobody back. They're gonna have to make some work if they want to walk away. They have walk away with the series. They have minute and 19 to score 2. See if they can pull it off here.
Tempest does have a solid defensive rotation, but when it comes to offense, they just all get pushed up, and the counterattack is there, and that's, I think, pretty much how Godfathers have scored all their shots.
Yeah, really, you're not seeing any mechanical prowess here. You're just seeing just a couple rotation mistakes getting instantly punished by these teams. You got to be so careful when you're playing.
Lovable knocking it up for Harry, but Flying Puff is there early on. Ooh, it's Scuba with a nice little dunk, keeping the ball on Tempest's side of the field. Chan on the corner. Able to get it by Lovable. Unable to get... Oh, nice little contest there. Able to get... Flying Puff, though, midfield getting demoed by Harry, man. Lovable. District. Contesting with Lovable. District unable to make that touch as well as Scuba. Scuba was looking for the dunk. Harryman able to clear it up to midfield. Puff. 30 seconds remaining. And we might see Godfathers taking game number 1 here. Ooh, nice little play from Harryman. But District is there. What?
Little bit of salt there might have actually given Tempest the leeway they needed.
Flying Puff trying for the demo, misses the demo, but sets him up perfectly. I think Flying Puff was just more hesitant as well with that shot. He's like, wait, to me? And it takes the open net. And it brings it down to a 1-goal lead. But, man, Caster's curse, am I right? Scuba Steve finding the back of the net, extending the lead to 2.
Not sure if he didn't have boost or he just screwed up mechanically, but those are saves you really can't be missing here.
No, it's not. Not at this close of a game with 5 seconds remaining. And that might just give Godfathers the game 1 victory. And Scuba Steve will knock it off to the wall. Ball will stay up for just a little bit longer. But Godfathers will take game number 1, Tempest. Now looking at a possibility of getting swept here in this first series of tonight.
Honestly, it seemed like a fun game on paper, but when you get that little mishap at the beginning where somebody disconnected, all that, and just a couple rotation errors, they're going to have to really work on that. We'll see how it works if you don't have a, cheap goal at the beginning.
Yeah, we see Godfathers coming in here with 11 shots onto net, finding 4 of those. Tempest only able to pick up 4 shots, half of them able to find the net, but Tempest having a lot of saves as well, even though it doesn't mean that they're doing good with a lot of saves. But it does show that their defense rotation is there.
Yeah, they just need to be a little more careful when they push up. I mean, I can see if they just leave one guy back, they could easily win this series.
They just need to not get themselves so pushed up. Is the big thing I'm saying is all 3 of them will then commit into the deep field into Godfather's side. I mean, Godfather's, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to keep in my chain of thought here. Yeah, once they get pushed out, that counterattack is easily there, and it just destroys everything that Tempest was trying to do. So we go into game number 2 here. Tempest and Godfathers back at it, and Godfathers now looking for the sweep. Can Tempest force a game 3 Flying Puff? Oh, District, what are you doing, buddy? Looking fancy there. Oh, and a nice little pass to Chan, and Chan will find goal number 1 15 seconds in.
Man, nobody expected District to get that touch. I didn't expect District to get that touch, and he just catches it off. You see Harryman completely out of position. Nothing he can do to save that ball once his teammate missed. Tempest can easily win this if they keep up stuff like that.
Harryman. Oh, looking for an answer back here, but it's saved away and knocked to the wall by Chan. Chan looking for the pass to District, but a little bit too hard of a pass. Ball go up against the wall, but District is able to get back with it, bringing it center for Flying Puff. Flying Puff unable to get up in time for a solid shot, and Scuba Steve will clear it up to midfield. District giving up possession to Harryman. Ball goes off into the corner, Flying Puff making the catch. Ooh, getting dunked by Lovable. District able to clear it to the wall. District, leaving it to Catchan. Whoa, and Chan will find, I don't think he was really planning for the drop pass there, But Chan able to get the bounce off the car just perfectly, and will find the back of the net.
My God, he whiffs the aerial and manages to turn it into a shot. Nobody expected that, and that's some fantastic recovering right there. Do more of that, and they've got this.
That's just unfortunate for Godfathers being just unable to really read that shot coming off. No one can really read that. Flying Puff. Playing it to the wall. Scuba Steve looking to keep it back on Tempest's side, but Chan looking for another shot here, but Harryman able to pick up a save. Lovable.
Not sure where Scuba's gonna 50 this on.
District. Oh, Scuba Steve getting possession right back to himself here. Looking for the shot, unable to make a touch, but it will bounce in regardless, and Tempest is up 2-1.
It's unfortunate. The lucky bounce gets it in the exact right place in the net. Not sure if it was a fake or they just couldn't get there in time, but stuff happens. The road teams can just deal with it.
Chan looking to keep things off with a nice little flick over. Almost getting a dunk on the Harryman as well. District looking to keep the ball on a Godfather's side here. Lovable though, able to clear it off the way. Flying Puff knocking it right back, pinching it off the wall. Scuba Steve now takes possession, getting stopped. Lovable clearing up to midfield, but giving up possession right back to Tempest. And Flying Puff unable to make a touch, but able to steal the boost. Harryman takes possession, getting stopped by District. Flying Puff going for the shot, and Flying Puff will find the back of the net.
Interesting pass off the wall, bouncing down to the ceiling, and Lovable just gets a bad touch off of that. Scuba can't get there, and that's an easy goal for Tempest. They can keep that up, and they'll walk away with this. Seems like they're getting a great comeback after the game one.
Yeah, it's Lovable just unable to make a solid clearance off of that, and gives the ball right up for the shot. And now we might be seeing a game 3 if Godfathers doesn't pull things around here. Nice contest there, Scuba. Oh, getting balled by Flying Puff there. Harryman had to come in to help him out. Back pass to Lovable. Lovable with a solid clearance this time. District at midfield. Looked to stop the ball, but Harryman bringing it right into Tempest's side. Chan looking to bring it off into the corner. Scuba looking for the center. District able to get a nice little flick, but Lovable putting a shot onto net. Chan is there for the save. Harryman looking for the rebound. Gets knocked by District, and the ball will go toward the wall. Scuba unable to set up any kind of pass play there, and Chan will clear it into Godfather's side. Ooh, unable to get a nice try for a redirect there. Harryman clearing it out of Tempest's side, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Nope, one man. All the team got back now. Flying Puff now looking to take possession. Lovable unable to get his catch and picks up a save. I don't know if it's Ka-chan or and he changed his name to KB Chan.
Oh no! Ooh, that could be
District trying for a nice little a redirect for a save here, but just unable to get a solid hit off of it. Harryman taking great punishment out of this.
District just ends up passing. He just couldn't get the power off of it. You can't do that out here. You gotta hit those balls, and honestly, it would have been a great clear if he got the power.
Back to a 1-goal game, 3-2. Tempest leading though. Tempest just needs to play solid defense in order to keep this lead here. That's all they really need to do here. Ooh, and a nice save from Lovable, and a pinch from Harryman and Scuba sends the ball into Tempest's side. Harryman. Oh, Flying Puff with a missed touch there. District though, with the help from Chan, able to clear it away. District able to get a solid clearance up to midfield. Lovable. District knocking it right back in the Godfather's side. District, nice little dunk there on Steve. Ball does go center. Lovable, able to get the clearance before Puff comes in for the shot. Scuba with the pass off the Lovable. Harryman looking for the shot. Not a solid shot there, and Flying Puff will clear it to the corner. Going rolling back center. Lovable. No, Cat-Jen is able to make the save. Steve getting stopped by District. Harryman looking for the center here, but Puff is back. Oh, doesn't make that touch, but Chan is back, able to make the save. We're clearing it there. Ooh, a shot attempt there. Puff almost own goaling, but able to knock it away before a rebound shot could be made. Steve unable to make a touch there. 30 seconds remaining. Ooh, back pass from, I think that was Steve. And Harryman trying for the shot. Chan picks up a save. Flying puff for the shot, and that might do it.
Man, you can see how consistent and hard to beat Tempest is with their rotation. Whenever one leaves net, there's another one coming to replace it. And eventually you just exhaust all your resources, and then all of a sudden you're caught on the other side of this court while the other people just score a goal. Fantastic rotation from Tempest. Really a great turnaround from what we saw game 1.
Oh, yes. Coming in from game number 1, Tempest didn't really show that much tenacity coming in, but this game number 2 here, Tempest is now showing why they're 12-2. And showing up a more aggressive rotations coming in. Oh, and a clear from Chan knocks out any hope of Godfathers trying to get anything coming in the last few seconds. And Tempest will take game number 2.
And, you know, this feels a lot more like the Tempest we know and love. They're hitting their shots. They're getting fantastic rotations. I mean, they have 4 saves on their net. They've got 7 shots with 4 in. That's a pretty good shot ratio. Honestly, these guys are really pulling it out, and I think they can run away with this series.
I mean, it was another good attempt from Godfather, showing up 8 shots onto net as well. But only to pick up 2 saves. Didn't really help them against the other 2 shots that made it into the back of the net. And Godfather just needs to show up in game number 3. I mean, a close game all around, though, but hopefully game number 3 shows Godfathers they're able to pull off a game 3 and bring Tempest to a 12-3 record, as Godfathers is looking to get the hold their first place lead with this. Alright, coming in for the 3rd and final game of this series. Tempest able to bring it, force the game 3. Godfathers now have the pressure on them. Lovable. Getting beaten by Chan. Chan, though, coming with a shot as well with a pass to himself. And Chan, just over 15 seconds, finds the net.
Man, a great early goal. Just getting good placement there. Nobody was expecting to shoot for the middle. Nobody thought he could get the ball to the middle. That's really the kind of stuff you got to do to throw off a good defensive team.
It was great recovery from him as well. At this level, just being able to recover well and be ready for that shot attempt right away. Was able to help out his team. Steve looking to keep the ball on Tempest's side, looking for the shot here for himself, getting stopped at the last minute by District. Chan losing possession early on to Harryman. Lovable down, going for the shot. District is there to clear it to the corner.
Great
Out of
clear by
danger.
District.
One thing is that we see from the difference from all these different leagues is the amount of the ways that they give up possession. Like when you see with Indies and Minors, really, they are more into booming the ball, but Minors has more of like the passing plays. We're going to see the Minors coming up after this game. And even though all these players are solid in their own right, it's the little things that matter coming up into this that if you actually take a look at it.
Yeah, as you go up in the leagues, you can really see the differences between the way players work together and the way players, you know, get good touches on the ball. Lower teams, they just kind of boom it away, give up possession, shoot it kind of wherever. But up in minors and majors, you can really see the, you know, I guess finesse. Put the ball exactly.
Your mic cut out. Your mic cut out.
Oh.
We had you at finesse, and that was it.
Oh. Basically how the players can just get really good, I guess the word is finesse, and put the ball exactly where it needs to be almost every time.
Yeah, it's once you see it, yeah, minor league, you won't see it as much as you will in majors, but the amount of time and mythology that's taking place into the passes and stuff is really there. Not taking anything away from the indie players. I mean, it works, and I mean, when you see indie teams that love to pass, like this play right here, stuff works like that. Lovable finding the back of the net, tying things up just over halftime.
Yeah, Kachan really can't get a good, or KB Chan, my bad, can't get a good clear off that ball and passes it right to Lovable, who puts it right back center. Got to be careful with that.
What is great about this league as well is that it really shows the amount of the climbing up the learning curve that this, like, having a league like this does, because it forces you to play teams that are like slightly above average from what you would play into like a ranked game and stuff. So seeing people go from like indies to minors and majors within a season really shows how much people can learn out of this, and it's great to see it.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome because it gives you a great environment to work with a team that's not just, you know, a bunch of random people, or play against a team that's not just a bunch of random flippy. You get to see how a coordinated, you know, communicating team works together and how to counter that, and it's honestly so helpful.
Harryman able to get it clear out of danger's way there. Tempest almost looking to break that tie. Has reached the 2 minutes left. Clearance there from District. Scuba. Ooh, getting contested by Puff, but Scuba's able to pull out away with that, sending the ball deep into Tempest's side of the field. Lovable able to knock out Chan out of the play here. Off the midfield. Puff going for a shot attempt here. Off backboard, looking for a shot for his own. Harryman able to clear it away. Scuba Steve now following. District getting stopped by Steve. Ball does go center for Lovable. Shot off the crossbar. Oh, a shot from Harryman with the rebound. Not really sure if that was more of a pass or a shot, but Lovable picks up the assist.
Yeah, you can see District really expected Shan to get that hit and slowed down, and when he missed it, he tried to recover, but he really just couldn't get there in time.
1:33 remaining. Godfathers leading 2-1. Lovable clearing it right into Tempest's side. District though getting the clearance. Harryman going for a shot. Catch it with the misflip, and Harryman will extend the lead 3-1.
You hate to see it. That could honestly be what puts this, what decides the series. Chan just messing up at the very last minute, and that's honestly tragic.
It's unfortunate to see when you have the misflips. It happens to everyone, even the best of players. The misflips are a plague. You hate to see it, but it's interesting to see in like an actual game.
Yeah. How it, you know, messes up the play and deals with other players. It's a very interesting topic.
Chan knocking the Godfather side off the backboard, looking for a shot here. Gets the shot off. Great placement from Chan. Brings the lead to a 1-goal deficit here, just under a minute.
Chan really making up for his mistake earlier. Puts the game back into a winnable range, and it's honestly anybody's game at this point.
Puff and Lovable able to knock it there. Chan go looking for the tied up. Scuba Steve is able to get back from the corner in time, saving it from the tie. Puff knocking it right back to the Godfather's side. Cleared away by Harryman. Godfathers need every defensive thing that they can do now to hold this lead. Scuba's up. Able to knock it off to the side. Harryman's there to knock into the Tempest side of the field. District unable. Ooh, bad touch from there, and Scuba Steve will punish hard onto Tempest with that mistouch.
District looking for a nice clear, and he just taps it right at the center for Scuba Steve. That could honestly very well be the nail in the coffin for this series.
Yeah, Tempest just
come back.
just the rotation's not there for Tempest this game. It was there last game, but nowhere to be seen coming into this one, as District was hoping that someone was back to clear to help him clear it away, and just no one was there. Puff of a booming clear here. District looking to help him out. Shot is off, and Harryman will clear it to the corner. Lovable able to help him out. Harryman looking for the pass back to Lovable. Lovable open, 1-man-to-1. Nope, Chan clears it away, and we will see Godfathers win the series out. Tempest 12-2, now fall to 12-3. Godfathers solidify their first place in their conference now, coming 11-4.
Godfathers really came back after that second game. Could have been, honestly, with that momentum in the second game, you could have seen Godfathers just lose hope, kind of lose their momentum there. But they pulled it back, and they managed to just win out the series.
And with that, we're just at time for the next team, but I have to set everything up. We'll be back in 5 minutes time for our final. Wow, it'd be great for our final. But Luminosity versus Pure Talent for our minor league game coming up in 5 minutes.